Yes, yes, yes. Good evening. Well, Peach, that light behind you don't do us any favours, mate. There's a light right behind you,
Hold on.
Peach.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
There we Yes, yes, yes.
What are you saying, Rudy?
Mate, I love that. That reminds me of the day. That reminds me of the day.
You know,
Fantastic.
it don't get no much better than that, man. That's heaven for us. Singing those songs like hymns at our manner. Absolutely
Yeah, man.
magic, man. I love
Yeah,
it. I'm
yeah.
jealous, Budgie. I'm jealous, Budgie. Gaza's in the building.
Gaz, hi, Gaz. Yeah, I'm fine. And as you can see, Peach is back on top of the world as
Brand new.
well. Look,
Brand new.
back on top of the world, mate. We're both
Yes,
brand new.
sir. And
Yeah,
Budgie, let me
look.
show you Happy Hammerettes in the building. In the building, Happy Hammerettes in the building. In the building, happy, happy,
Hey,
happy, 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 happy. Hammerettes in the building. Yes, sir. Yo, y'all are gonna be seeing a lot more of Hammerettes. I'm leaving it at that. I'm leaving it at that. Y'all are going to be seeing a lot more of Happy Hammerite, dog. Mark my words. And it's thanks to your boy, Budgie Boy. Done now,
well,
man.
I'll make a quick announcement. Just bear with me for 1 second, though.
Yeah.
1 second.
Let's see these comments. Let's see these comments. I hope everybody's feeling good. I'm getting discharged from the hospital today. I'm happy as gold. I'm happy as scoring 5 goals. But let me show you when it rains, it pours. I set the broadcast up to run at 5:30 your time, 12:30 my time. Well, they only want to give me my IV antibiotics at 12:30. I'm like, you can't do that. I got a show to do. I got to report to my people. I'm not dealing with no antibiotics. You give me the antibiotics at 1 and then I'm out of here. So yeah, we're running it like that. Then they want to give me all these insulin things and na. Ray. Yo, we're here. And we got some football to talk about, don't we, Budgie?
We certainly do, my friend. We certainly do.
Yeah.
We've got a few subjects to cover in the next few minutes. But first of all, going back to Hammerette.
Yes,
Evening
please.
to you, by the way. We've asked Hammerette to be a moderator on this channel, and she's agreed. So that's why you're going to be seeing a lot more of her. So Hammerette, you're going to be our new moderator. Pete is going to sort that out for us later on.
Big up.
And then boom, you'll have a spanner next to your name, girl. You'll have a spanner there.
And you know what, Budgie? It's like, you know what, Budgie? It's like she was already part of the family, so it only makes sense.
Yeah, of course, man. Of course, you know.
You know what I mean?
Like, you know, we've been speaking about this for weeks about having, you know, more people involved with the channel. I mean, they don't have to appear on camera. You know, we need backroom staff like any other business or any other TV show or whatever you want to. We need backroom staff, and Hammerette has agreed to be first one on board behind the scenes. So big up, Hammerette. Thank you for that, sweetheart. Much appreciated.
Budgie. Let me show you, man. This girl is a diamond. This girl is a diamond, dog. From day one, she's had Peach's back. From day one, even before day one. She had my back the day before day one. Real talk. She had my back the day before the day before the day before the day before day one. She's got me, man. And it's like, yo, I done seen her on West Ham Network because she pars with those boys there who I have the utmost respect for. Stelios Waku, Russie B, Anton, Stato, Luke, Sess, I think his name is. I think his name's Sess. Yo, Dan, he's a rude boy still. And it's like I seen her at the pub, and everybody was dropping their 2 cents on the match, and she's ducking and diving out the camera because like she's too hot for the camera. She'll make the camera break. She's too sexy, dog. And it's like, yo, you mark my words. Not only is Happy Hammerette going to be the moderator, I'm going to get her on the show, dog. If it's the last thing I have to do, I'm going to get her on the show, dog. She's having 2 talks with Peach, dog, straight up.
All right, okay, well, let me say one thing on that then, okay? Good luck with that, bruv, because I have asked Hammerette to appear on the show in one form or another. Yeah. And, you know, she's reluctantly denied my request. Listen, mate, she just hasn't got the confidence for the camera, she tells me. You know,
that's bollocks. That's bollocks. She never. Yo, listen, Budgie, the gal them, and I know you understand that because who is it? Your sister that lives in where?
My sister lives in Ghana.
Yeah, so the girls, we call them the gal them. Or they call them the gal them. I just like I just faking it, but it's like, yo, I will get the gal them on camera, dog, because she won't be able to say no to some East London Canadian charm, dog, straight up. Real talk, man. Oh God, she said she is breaking her knickers right now because she knows it's gonna go down.
Yeah, mate. She says she's shy, but hey, listen. None of this was instigated by me. None of this was instigated by me, by the way, Happy. You know.
Oh no, about Happy, yeah.
He wants to get you on the show. That's not me saying that. So please don't shoot the messenger.
That's me. It's all me. That's all me.
Yeah,
it's all me.
That's on you, brother.
Take a picture of my face. Happy. It's all me.
I've actually said to Hammerette that I think that her one from each team would be incredible.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You know, and I think that Titch would be the best. It's just like being on a Zoom call. That's all it is, you know.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
You know, and then when you record that one from each team, you're recording it. There's nobody watching, nobody commenting. You know, if you're not happy with something, Titch will edit it out. You know, things like that. So,
or I will edit it out. I'm starting my editing game as of yesterday, dog. So Titch is gonna have some competition, some friendly competition.
That's my boy. House.
That's my
Peach
boy.
Is in the house, man. You're a Hammerette. That's all that matters. That's what Gaz is saying, and Hammerette agrees. You know. So you know, go on. No, all I was going to say was we've got one or two players we want to talk about.
Yeah. And whenever I look into 2 players, I have to contact an OG by the name of Bud G, because I'll tell you, man, he's been following West Ham from time. He's seen the good. He's seen the bad. He's seen the David Connolly's. He's seen the Craig Bellamy's. He's seen the Devin Shears. He's seen the Brookings. He's seen the Clyde Bests. You know what I mean? So it's like, if I see 2 players linked with us, I have to contact Budgie to say, is it going to be true or is it going to be false? Is it PaPeR talk or is there legs to the story? Right? And who was the first player that he's a mid center back with the left foot? Who does that sound like? Angelo Ogbonna?
It sounds a lot like Ogbonna,
yeah.
You know, I've had a look at the reel that you gave me the link for. The man looks incredibly good. I got to say, he looks like David Moyes could work with him. Come on, give us his name because it's gone from my head.
His name is Victor. Victor, what is it? Victor Olavius or Oliveras. No. Victor Oliveras.
Victor Oliveira.
That's right. Victor Oliveira. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So that's it. I did have a look at that reel that you showed me. In fact, I
Yep.
might even throw it on in the background while I'm talking to you, because he's actually really, really good. I mean,
He is.
he's got a left foot on him, he's got a right foot on him.
He
But
likes a crunchy
what?
tackle too, doesn't he? He likes a crunchy tackle.
Oh, oh yes. I mean, he reminds me of Ginge in that respect. You know what I mean? He's not got fear
Yeah,
about him. You know, he's a very, very, very useful centre back.
yeah,
And you know,
very.
he's got a footballing brain similar to that of Declan Rice, in my opinion. He can read a game well. You know, like
And
rate,
it's
his
phenomenal.
interception rate is through the ceiling, through
Through
the
the
roof,
roof.
mate. It's
And you know what, Budgie? You know what, Budgie?
yeah,
This is why all us lads have so much respect for Happy Hammerhead, because she put what any West Ham supporter should put. We have Elise, you know what I mean, and we do have Elise. But you have to remember Happy. Like I'm on the same vibe as you. I want to see Okoflex. I want to see Baptiste. I want to see Elise. I want to see Langelo. I want to see Ashby. I want to see all the men them. But
yeah,
this is like a fix for now. You know what I mean? It's like a quick fix it. Getting this
right,
Oliveira is a quick fix it. He has experience and his price
yeah.
tag budget. Did you see his price tag?
Yeah, it was less than 20, wasn't it?
Less than 20, 3,300 quid.
What?
Yes.
Three?
Yes.
You sure it's not
Yes.
300,000?
No. 3,300 quid.
Is that what's that? His weekly wage or what? That can't be his
That is his
value, surely.
that is his transfer clause. You can go to transfer market, player profile, put in Victor Oliveira, 3,300 quid.
That's ridiculous.
That is cheeky.
Ridiculous.
That is cheeky.
And
He's
ridiculous.
I know, that's a steal. And it was Alan Hutton who came on TalkSport the other day and said Moyes might be able to do some clever business. Well, if somebody can like put the definition of clever business in my face, that's clever business.
Well, do you know what? I did look at it and I thought that was like, yeah, I thought it was 300 and something. And I thought the TH meant, you know, some foreign currency that I didn't know. You know,
so it might work out to be
obviously,
like maybe more than I don't know.
but I mean,
But I saw all I saw was
I would have thought they
3,300,
would.
and
I
I got
would have
happy.
thought they would have used. I thought they would have used maybe either sterling, euros, or dollars.
Yeah.
But I have no idea. But I mean, I'm looking at this reel of his now. You know, he's
Budgie,
yeah,
Budgie, quickly go to transfer market and then type in his name. Scroll down, it'll be on your left hand side, and you'll see the 3,300. I couldn't believe it. I had to take like a double take, quadruple take, triple take. I was
right.
like, what? Like when you see this guy play, it's like
my camera will probably freeze at the moment.
He's a step above Dawson with the left foot.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right. Transfermarkt.com. US. Oh, here we go. It says dollars, $330,000.
Oh.
330 TH, and it's got the dollar sign.
Okay, so that's okay. So that's
so
still
$330,000. So that's less than $500,000. And I'm telling you now, I'm looking. Let me come back so that my picture's unfrozen. Wrong one. Come on. Where are you? I'll find you in a second. Just bear with me. There.
Peace out, Happy.
Oh,
Happy has to do some errands and things. So we're all saying goodbye to Happy, and we're all saying bless up, Happy, and we're all saying welcome to West Ham Random, Happy. Straight up. So it's just me. What happened? Peach got like center stage again. So yeah, sorry about that. 3,000. I thought that was a bit less than less. Yeah, 300,000. That makes sense. 330,000. That makes sense. But still, that's a deal. That's a deal. And homeboy can ball. Homeboy can ball, man. Like he breaks up tackles. He likes crunchy tackles. He has a beautiful left foot. He scores goals, assists. He's exactly what we need for a replacement with Ogbonna being out right now. And I think it's an ideal piece of work if it comes through, Budgie.
Yeah, sorry about that. I pressed the wrong button. Happy Emirates. Sorry, you got to go, babe. Thank you
No
for
worries.
popping in. See you later. Right. Okay. So, good evening, Hammerhead. How are you? So, Victor Oliveira. I've just been watching this reel of him, and the boy is good. He has, like I said, he's got a footballing brain similar to that of Declan Rice. He's got a really good interception rate, as we said. And the thing that I like about him is that even though he is a defensive player, he gets up front and he does score goals, you know.
He does,
much like Oggy does, you know. But I think, you know, he would probably be slightly more goals per season than Ogbonna, because he knows, from what I've just seen, he knows where to find the goal with his feet as well as his head.
He puts himself in the right position, doesn't he?
Yeah, man. He does. He in fact, he's very much in the vein of Declan Rice, actually, but as a left-footed defensive player rather than as a central midfielder. But he's very similar to Declan Rice in the way he plays.
He is.
And I think he would suit our squad beautifully. I think he would be able to give Creswell a bit of competition. And also, he would be able to deputise for Creswell when he needs rest, because, I mean, look, what's Cresy now? 28, 29?
I think he's in his 30s, man.
Is he? Oh, yeah, he's 31, coming up 32, I think he is, yeah. And, you know, like, we know that once you get into your 30s, you can still play, but you need to be able to play a little bit more sensibly than you were. Smart games, you know. You play the important ones, and the less important ones you deputise, you know. That's what you do when you start reaching an age like that.
Absolutely. Your mind can still do it, but your body can't catch up. You don't relish that mustard. But it's like what I find with this Oliveira cat is he tends to drift a lot more left than Ogbonna does. And I think that'll be better for Cresswell going forward, because you'll have, hopefully, Zuma and Diop taking the middle for cover. Like this boy, Victor, he has a nickname. I forget what it is. Vito, or I don't know. He has a nickname that they call him. But he tends to get more left than Augie does. And I think that would be good for Cresswell, because we'll have Zuma, Diop or Zuma Dawson in the middle there. And he tends to get in the middle too. So he's an all around, like, what we need.
Yeah. So just want to say, Pete's in the house, Pete Chapman. Listen, Peachy, can you just take care for a minute, because my mum's calling me. So I just need to go and see if you need me. All right, one moment.
Not a problem. Not a problem. So everybody in the live chat just now, right? Everybody in the live chat just now. I wanna ask you. I want to ask you this. We do need a left back. Do we need an out and out left back that's a replica of Cressy, or do we need somebody who's an out and out center half that likes to kick with his left foot like Ogbonna? Or do we need something in between? Because this boy has something in between. I'm still not forgetting Coletta Carr, but this boy is going to be well cheaper than Coletta Carr. And he's he's a middleman. He does what Ogbonna does, and he does what Cressy does. You know what I mean? So it's like you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting somebody who will be able to hold down that spot in the flank there on the left-hand side. Tell me the attributes that we need, that I've just explained. You know, somebody like Cressy, somebody like Ogbonna. He has, like, let's say the left side, He has the left side of Ogbonna. Oh, no, sorry, the left side of Cressy, but he has the middle of Ogbonna. But it's like, it's kind of, he's in between. He would be a defender in between an Ogbonna and Cressy. And I think that's perfect when you got Zuma and Diop centrally. Let me know what your attributes would be for a left back slash center half that we need, man. I'd love to hear. Need a young left back ready to replace Cresswell when he retires in a few years. Yes, I agree with that. This isn't a replacement for Cresswell. This is a replacement for what Ogbonna can bring to the table and what Cressy can bring to the table. In the future, I see somebody like Coletta Carr doing like a Cresswell replacement. And James Reeves in the chat. And let me show you this, man. Homeboy talks like two truths, because I was watching this thing and Brentford got Tony for $8 million. They're saying now he's worth $40 million. If Sullivan and Gold's arms weren't so short, we could have got that man for like $8-10 million, and that would have been a steal. And Fever said that from jump. I have said that from jump. And they don't listen to us, dog. They don't listen to us, dog. They do not listen to us, dog. Why not? I don't know. Coletta Carr isn't a left back. Okay, my bad. I thought he was. My bad. I'm thinking about somebody else then.
I'm thinking about somebody else then, man. Coletta Carr is a centre back, but you know, I mean, like,
yeah,
he is a kind of a natural replacement for Oggy as well. But you know, with Oliveira, he can fill that role, but he can also deputise or even replace Cresswell, because he's got such a good left foot on him, and he's good moving forward. Yeah, Oliveira is very good moving forward, and he tends to like and he tends to like hugging the left-hand side of the pitch. So you know, there's
hold on, Budgie. You take it over for 2 seconds. Hold on, my son.
All right, go on. So Oliveira, he likes to hug the pitch on the left-hand side more than the right. I think he's more comfortable on his left foot. He tends to drift in from the left and whip the ball over. And also, you know, he likes to be just outside the box on corners and stuff like that. I've seen him drive a ball in from there on some of these reels that, you know, Peach lined up for me to look at. And, you know, he really has got a lot of attributes that I think David Moyes will find attractive. Whether he's looking at him or not is another matter.
Sorry, Budgie, that's what I was thinking of. That's what I was thinking of. That's what I was thinking of, Doc. I was thinking of Tagliafico. I wasn't thinking of Coletta Carr. I was thinking of Tagliafico. That's it. Yeah. Tagliafico with on the left side. That's what I was thinking of on the left side, not Coletta Carr. My bad.
Yeah. So Hammerhead, your knowledge is
Coletta Carr, Tagliafico. That's what I was thinking
your knowledge is invaluable yet again, my friend. Well done. Roy says that Coletta Carr is a left-footed centre back, isn't he? If he is, then he can play left back, surely. Yeah, but not necessarily as a left fullback. You know, like driving forward, like, you know, the likes of Cresswell and you know, it's not always possible for a left-footed player to be that left-footed player that we need. You know, he may be left-footed, but is he quick across the ground? I'm not sure. I don't know Coletta Carr's game very well, I've got to be honest. But yeah, I'm not sure. He's he's also played as a right back. All right, okay. So he played as a right back. Cool. Spell correct of a bitch, ain't it, Roy? Gazza says that he can see Arthur going in January. I can too, actually. Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, me too. I'd like for him to stay though. I think with somebody like Tagliafico and Coletta Carr, I think he could find himself And Oliveira. I think he could find himself being used in that just dribbling role, from taking it from like our end of the third type area of the pitch to their end of the third type area pitch, and then maybe doing Cresswell kind of go behind him, and then give him the ball so he can put in a cross. You know what I mean? I can see them
Yeah,
things happening still.
yeah,
I'd like to hold
yeah,
on to Matsuaku, but I can see him going too. I hope he doesn't.
yeah, yeah. And the other player that we were doing a little bit of
And then
research, a little bit of
then
checking up on.
go on. No, you go on, my.
No,
You go on, my.
I was just saying the other player that we were checking up on. Oh God, I'm useless
The other
with
player we
names.
were
What is
checking up
the
on was Lucas Wind. Lucas Wind. He is a striker, a dangerous striker of that. His ball control is immense. He knows where the back of the goal is. He has a good goal record. I think
Oh, he
he's
does.
going. You
He
can
does
check it
that.
on Transfer Market. Yeah, you can check it on, and he puts himself in the right plays in that. But you can check it on the transfer player market. I think it is. I thought it was like maybe 17, 18 million, maybe something
Right.
like that. It might even be
Yeah,
10 to 12. But if you
I
go on
think no, I think you're right.
the transfer market player profile,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I did have a look at him. You sent me that link, and I had a look. And
yeah, he's
yeah,
a good boy too. This boy, Winston McKinney, man.
you should hang on. How's Lucas spelt now?
Lucas,
Luk.
Lucas, I think, or yeah, Lucas, Lucas.
Well, I'm not fine. What happened to me there? There I am. Look, bear with me. I'm just going
There
to
you
have a
go.
quick look. Yeah, I'm just going to have a quick look. No, not that. I should be able to come straight back to you in a second. Hang on. Jonas Wind. It's Jonas Wind. Yeah, Peach, it's Jonas Wind. Donut. Where are you? Oh, he's
All right.
gone. Okay, so the player that you're talking about, his name is Jonas Wind.
Joe, that's it. Sorry, not Lucas. My bad. Jonas. Yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
that's it.
And if I remember rightly, he's Icelandic or something like that, is it? I think
Copenhagen he played
Icelandic.
for.
Yeah,
Oh, is he? I didn't
which
know. I
is
didn't check out his
Denmark. I
nationality.
think I think he's Icelandic, but he was playing in Denmark, I do believe. Yeah, hang on, I'll let you know in 1 second.
What's that, man?
I'm just finding him now. I hate these bloody remote controls. There we go. Right. So the video that you showed me, well, that you sent me the link to, which is called "The
Yep.
Brilliance of Jonas Wind."
It
I
is.
mean,
Yeah.
I'm just putting it on again now so that I can kind of give you some idea of the kind of movement and that this guy has got within him.
Yeah, man. He is fire.
He's honestly. Hammerhead saying Weston McKenna. Yeah, we mentioned him last night actually,
Yeah, we
and a
did.
couple
Yep.
of days ago. A great player from what I understand. I haven't done any research on him yet, though. I suppose I should, but he's he's a good player. And Hammerhead saying it's
Yeah.
Jonas Wind, Pete from Copenhagen.
Yeah, it
Cresswell's
is.
assists
I
have
thought it
been
was Lucas.
superb. Yeah. Gaza says that Cresswell's assists have been superb. They have indeed. They certainly have.
Yep. Yeah.
And Roy agrees with that. 10 to 11 million for Wind. That's supposed to be Jonas Wind, I suppose. 10 to 11 million. Thank you for that, Hammerhead. I mean,
That's
the
a
guy's
steal,
got,
man.
yeah, I mean, like the guy's got some absolute class about it. He's through balls. His through
No,
balls are
no,
incredibly precise. I mean,
yeah,
it's like, do you know what? He's almost like a mixture of, dare I say, Declan Rice and Zinedine Zidane with his touch. You know,
yeah,
he's
you're right.
got that
You're right.
really cool head about him where he can go,
Yeah,
hold on, the ball just needs to be there and pop it in there. He's got
yeah,
such good touch. Um,
yeah,
McKennie played last night in the Juve, spanking by Chelsea. Did he
yeah,
indeed? Did he?
yeah,
All right. Okay. Okay. He also says, Hammerhead also says, we're being
yeah.
very strongly linked with Klozek again. He's who I want and who I believe we will get, maybe. Hang on. Maybe we'll get another striker if we can get Klozek on a deal. Mate,
Yeah, but
listen,
now, go on.
we haven't really got much hope of us signing two strikers in this window coming up. Maybe over the next year, maybe, but not in this window. Not two, you know.
You
And
can't see
yeah,
it, eh?
that's another
You can't see it, huh?
that's another good point there. Klozek on loan. That's a good deal. I
That
mean,
would that would be fire.
that would be cool. Just a try before you buy deal type thing. I know what
Yeah,
you mean.
like it's
That's
just the
how
same thing
that's
we
how
did
I
with
feel about it.
Lanzini. Same thing we did with
Yeah,
Lanzini. Same thing we did with Dawson. Let's have it.
yeah,
Let's do it again. It works for
yeah,
us, so let's do it.
yeah. Well, we're hoping that that's what we've done with Lingard as well. So
Oh, please come home. Please come home. Lingard, we
you know,
love you
you,
so. Please don't go. Please don't go. I want Lingard
you
back,
know,
dog. Did you
yeah.
hear the trust? Did you hear the trust that's going on around West Ham saying Hasselek, if he comes through to West Ham, he's gonna split the dressing room. Like all they're trying to do is like shape us up for doom and gloom. Who knows? He'd be a bad apple in the dressing room. That's utter nonsense, man.
Yeah, I think there was a report that I saw,
Yeah.
which was from now. Who is it that said it? He was the goalkeeper.
Who's that
I'm
goalkeeper
thinking
for who,
about
man?
Fulham, I think it was. But this is going back a few years. But anyway, he was saying that he feels that having too many international players from one country in one team can be counterproductive. So
Interesting.
in as much that like for example, having one or two players in a team that you can
Yeah.
relate to and help with the like the language barrier and the
Yeah.
training regime and the difference in foods and what they can and can't eat,
Absolutely, man.
etc.,
Yeah.
etc. Having
Yeah.
one or two teams. This is what this guy was saying. Having one or two teams in, one or two players in the team that can help you with a move to a new country is an asset, an absolute asset.
Yeah. It is.
But
It
if
really
you
is.
start having four, five, or six of them, that then becomes a group of them. And will
Yeah.
they interact properly with the British and other players that are in the team also?
I
Or will
think
they
so because
split off into a little group?
no, you look at the personalities of Suchek. He's a gem. You look at the personalities of Su Fao. He's a cool foul. He's too foul. He's a gem. Crawl seems to be a gem. So it's we have to wrap our heads around that we have a Czech Republic like investor now. He owns or he has something to do with this Hoslet guy. So I can see him coming over. And I like the demeanor. I like the personalities. I like the work effort ethic. Sorry, I like the work
Ethic?
ethic.
Yeah,
Ethic,
yeah,
ethic. I like the work ethic. Sorry, of like
yeah,
Suchek and Kufal and Crawl. I only think it would
yeah,
add because they get along with the boys like peanut butter and jam.
yeah, yeah.
Really do.
I mean, we've also got, Vlasic as well now.
Yeah.
Um, he's not Czech Republic though, is he, Vlasic?
No,
He's
he's Croatian, man.
Ukrainian. Oh, Croatian, that's
Croatian.
it,
Yeah,
Croatian.
yeah.
But even so, Eastern European. Now, the work ethic in the Eastern European people in general, I've always
Hmm.
found to be second to none. I
Yeah,
mean,
they leave it all on
I've
the pitch,
worked
man.
I've worked alongside um, people from Eastern Europe, you know, in
Yeah,
my line of work, which is
yeah,
construction, you know, and I've found them to be hardworking. I've found them to be respectful. I've found them to be um, what's the word I'm looking for? They're
hardworking,
brutally honest.
respectful.
They're
Yeah,
brutally honest. You know, if you say to
genuine.
them, "Are
Yeah,
you able to, you know, put a brick wall there for me?" You know, if a man can't do it, he'll say, "No, but my cousin can, or my
yeah,
friend can, or something."
yeah,
Do you know what I mean? That they'll try and get
yeah.
work for their family and friends, and you know. But what I find with that is that adds to the sense of community within,
Absolutely.
you know. So we've got a really good sense of community at West Ham right now.
Yeah,
Um,
you certainly do.
in the dressing room, on the pitch, in the dressing room, uh, and also, might I say, on the terraces.
Yeah,
We've got a great feeling of unity and family and belonging
yeah,
and love and affection for each other. You know,
yeah,
okay, yeah, like I spoke to you about. Well, I mentioned in our WhatsApp group chat, I was saying about trolls. I mean, we don't have that much of a problem with
yeah,
them with this
yeah, yeah.
channel, but you know, we are going to start getting noticed by these people, and they are going to want to try and
Absolutely.
disrupt what we do.
They want to
You
crash on
know,
our parade.
yeah, and we as a group of people that consider ourselves to be friends and family, you know,
Yeah.
we we're reaching out to you guys that are watching now. You know, anybody, you know, just report anybody that comes in with any, you know, any trolling or anything of that nature.
Hmm.
Just all we ask you to do is report it. Try not to
Yeah,
bite on it. Try not to engage with these people. Just
yeah,
literally click on their comment and report it. And then one of
yes,
our
please.
spanners, we've only got one at the moment, but one of our spanners will have two or three by the time we start having a problem with them, I think. But yeah, all you
Yeah,
got to
we
do is
got,
report it, and one of the
yeah,
spanners will just boot them. It's fine. It's not a problem. So
yeah,
you know, but but that's what I'm saying. You know, I mean, like we've got that kind of sense of community. You know, that people want to help out. You know, when we're online, you know,
yeah,
I've noticed, you know, people in the chat before now, you know, of like, you know, someone might come in and go, Declan Rice ain't worth a wank or something like that, for
yeah,
example.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And you know, you'll find 4 or 5 people sort of saying, look, mate, you're obviously not a West Ham fan, or you
Yeah, they
know,
just have a little, yeah,
I don't know what game you were watching, mate, or whatever. You know, generally, I find that our viewers and our
yeah,
members, sorry, our subscribers and stuff, I
yes.
find them to be, you know, family
Top
orientated
dog.
and well
Yeah,
behaved, you know, and
yeah,
long may that continue. And as I
yeah,
said, you know, we are going to get spanners on the firm, and they will deal with that kind of stuff. But you know, on the positive side of stuff, you know, the the moderators, the spanners, they're also going to help us to, you know, run the shows a lot easier. You know, where at the moment it's either Peach or I
yeah,
highlighting the comments and bringing them up. You know, maybe
yeah.
one of our moderators will be able to do that for us, and then we can react to what's coming up on there. You know, which would be nice
And
for us, wouldn't it?
yeah, we got to concentrate. Like Budgie and me and Kieran and Titch and Frankel and Charlie Boy and all the man them. We got to concentrate on what we're saying and not let them derail our thoughts of how we want to say it, when we want to say it, and what we want to say. So that's why
Yeah,
we have a few people in mind to help
we
us
do.
out on West Ham Random. And things are going to become apparent really soon. And yeah, man, we're going to need some assistance from our loyal subscribers to keep everything on the straight and narrow. So we're counting on
Yeah,
you.
and you know, it's not so much a rebranding or anything like that. I mean, it's always going to be West Ham Random, and our sister channel, which is Hammersbands United with Titch and that,
Yeah.
who incidentally is going to be expanding and increasing the viewing enjoyment from the West Ham, sorry, from the Ham Fans United side of things. He
Absolutely,
also
man.
he will also be a regular visitor to Random, but
Absolutely.
we are hoping that although it's not exactly a rebranding, what it is, it's just uh, like a polishing up of what we do,
Yes.
you know.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
I'm actually at this moment in time, I'm watching a video of Bobby Moore in the
Yeah.
England kit with the famous number 6 on his back. Who's this? Oh, they're in blue. Now that could be Scotland or Italy. Oh no, it wouldn't be Italy, not in dark blue. Not that dark. But yeah, I'm just about. Oh, I don't know. I've just got a video on in the background, and our
Yeah. Yeah.
hero Bobby Moore is
I love
representing,
it.
mate. Oh, it is Scotland. It's Frank McClintock.
What
Oh
the
my God.
hell?
I know, man. This is how long ago this video was recorded. Man, I love watching all the old stuff, because it reminds me of times when, in fact, no, that looks like that's in Scotland.
I like,
I
yo,
don't know.
Budgie, I like that comment from Hammerhead. He said,
Yeah.
he made a comment before saying, how could like somebody who's turning like 19 in a week or two split the dressing room? I agree with that. It just can't
Hmm.
happen. And with him saying this, if anything, adding Hulsleck would help solidify the relationships with all the players as a group because the Czech boys will feel more at home with some of their own around them. And if they're good, why not? And I like what I see from the boys we have already. It's just Moyes doesn't
Agreed.
just buy on skill. Moyes buys on skill, personality, and work ethic.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
And I think also a lot of it, I think with David Moyes, is he's a very good judge of character.
very,
And
very.
and so far the guys that he sold, the players that he sold
Yep.
or ended their contracts or whatever, all of the guys that David Moyes has removed from the dressing room, as it were, have all been guys that in the past I've heard other people on other channels and in comments and that stating that they weren't the characters that we have now. That like for example, let's pick gosh, what's his name now? Haller out of the hat. Now, you know, we saw how he was when he scored his goals and stuff. He was very, bolshy, attitudey wise and stuff like that. Now, I actually, think that that's possibly how he was off the pitch too, and there's a good chance that in itself undoes the changing room, so that's probably why David Moyes has outed players such as Haller and so on, and Philippe Anderson. Philippe Anderson was a bit of a prima donna also, you know, um, and on Outovich also, you got to remember, although he was great at what he did, was he good in the changing room? Was he good with the guys around him? You know, I found him. I felt that he looked a bit cold on the pitch towards other players. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but you know, um, if I knew what I was doing, I'd nominate myself as a spanner, but I don't have a Scooby. Well, Hammerhead, it's not about having a Scooby, mate. It's about having the common sense to know that if someone's in the chat pissing anyone off or us off or whatever by spamming and all this, that, and the other, you'll have the power to literally click on that person on any one of his comments and eject him from the room and delete all their messages. It's like an instantaneous thing. That's one of the things that a spanner would do. And another thing that they would also do is help out in ways such as getting their mates to come in on some of the live chats, to subscribe to the channel and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The fact that you're going to be a part of West Ham Random will encourage your friends to view, hopefully, even those that aren't West Ham fans. If they just like a bit of a bit of football talk, they want to find out a little bit about what West Ham are doing and where we're going with our transfers and
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's good information for them also. So, you know, that's one of the things that they would do, Hammerhead. So Peach and I have actually spoken about who we would select as potential spanners. And if you're willing to have a go, Hammerhead, you know,
Yeah.
we'll drop you a shot, as it were. You know, you can have a go. And if it doesn't suit you, or if you don't enjoy it, there's no, you know, it's not like you have to sign a 5-year contract or anything. You know, but there is a but there is a signing on fee, and that goes to me personally. My bank
I
account
don't get
details will
shit.
be in the
I don't
chat.
get shit.
My bank account details will be in the chat. No, joking aside, mate. Hammerhead, if you're up for that, bud, you know, we'd love to have you on board, mate. You know, there's one or two others as well. You know, that we would like to have join us. You know, as people in the chat, you know, as moderators and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and also another thing that a moderator does also is they inspire us. You know, like they might go, oh, you know, oh, I saw this story on Lanzini. You know, apparently he's now having his boots custom made by such and such a person, and we would look into it. That would become then a topic for the show. So, you know, you already do some of the moderating already, Hammerhead, by giving us the information that we need on screen. You know, and you would also have the ability to scroll through the chat and highlight a message, show it on screen, and draw our attention to it. Even if we were to go past it, you can go back to it and re-highlight it again, and then we would go, oh, hang on a minute, one of the mods is putting this up for a reason, you know, or maybe we would have some kind of signal that you would, you know, put up the message and we would read it or something, you know. But you know, there's plenty of stuff that the mods can do, you know, and you know, one of them is, you know, also if you want to have the opportunity to come on the show live at any point and put your piece across. You know, you're limited to 250 words in the chat, and you know, here I can say that in 30 seconds. It's really easy. Really easy. Yeah, and Hammerhead Roy says that he's a spanner on Daya's channel. It's easy, mate. There you go. And you know, I must be honest with you. We may ask our moderators to do slightly more than other people do because, like I said, we want them to be involved in the channel. You know, we don't just want people to look after the chat for us. We want people to be involved. We want ideas for show content.
Absolutely.
We want ideas for new shows that we could possibly do. And talking of new shows, if you don't mind me giving a little plug right here, right now, I'm going to be later on tonight, hopefully, providing my brother's agreeable, which I'm sure he will be. I'm going to be hopefully laying down a little recording of a show idea that I've come up with, which is talking to supporters of other clubs about their lasting memories of a game that they've been to or that they've, you know, watched live against West Ham with their chosen team. So, like my brother would be Chelsea. So there is a story that involved Clyde Best. Back in the day when Clyde Best was one of our absolute heroes, and you know, to me, he should still be today. But he's involved in this story. I'm not going to spoil the story for you, but
no,
it is the story.
I'm still on it. Put me up now, man.
I'm going to let me just mute Page for 1 second. Unless when you're back, I'll unmute your Page, all right? Yeah, so this story involves Clyde Best, and what it does is it gives you an idea of the kind of situation of atmosphere. Yeah, there's a good word for it, atmosphere, at Upton Park in the 1970s. That's all I'm going to tell you. Once this happens, it will be, you'll get to know about it. But at this moment in time, this is just like literally an idea. But the idea of the show is to have supporters of other clubs give us their lasting memories of West Ham. And, you know, the show's going to be called something along the lines of, you know, how I remember West Ham, or, you know, my memories of West Ham, or something of that nature. You know, we're going to play around with that, with the format and everything. But, yeah, I'm just going to lay the idea down tonight. We'll get some magic worked on it, and then we'll release it. Don't forget also, guys, that Saturday at 11 a.m. UK time will be the fourth edition of Football Unfocused with myself and our friend from Australia, Kieran. That's actually going to be a real good one. We both do a little reminiscing. Let me just unmute Pete.
Yes,
There we go. Sorry, mate, I had to mute you. You were chatting with other people,
yeah,
and we couldn't hear
talking
you.
to the nurse. You're just hooking up my IV.
That's fine, man. That's fine. We know, we understand that. Don't worry, guy. Don't worry. Yeah, so this week's edition of Football Unfocused, we do travel back in time a little bit more this week, which I really enjoyed. Kieran really enjoyed. We're confident that you're going to enjoy it as well, people, because, you know, you've been asking us about things like that. So, you know, we've got that coming out at 11 o'clock Saturday morning, UK time, Football Unfocused, part 4. So don't forget that, guys. And also, the other thing is there's going to be a new watch-along idea coming up. Now, if I remember rightly, if I scroll down the list of videos and I go down to there, I can give you a brief idea of what's going to happen. So I'm just going to show you a quick video, guys. Bear with us.
What's going on, everybody? Just a quick announcement for my channel, Hammers Fans United. I'm going to be more active on there, putting in or getting a little bit more serious on YouTube. And to do that, I know that I need to, go live. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a watch along for our game on Thursday. With me, things will always be slightly different to all the other channels. And yeah, I would hope that you guys can join me on the watch along, and I'm going to get everybody involved, acknowledge all your comments. And yeah, it will be a team effort. So Lawrence commented the other day that I need to, do more lives, etc. on my channel. So Lawrence, I hope to see you on Thursday. I'm going to go live at 5:30. The game kicks off at 5:45. And yeah, I've got a lot of things coming to the channel, a lot of subscriber involvement as well. So yeah, I just hope you guys will be there for what will be a new journey for Hammers Fans United.
As far as I'm concerned, I did. I'm pretty sure.
So that's the idea that it's coming up with. Bear with me. I'm just going to mute myself for a minute. 1 second.
I guess you stop. All right. Meow. Back in effect. And what's Budgie dealing with? Budgie's on the side. What's Budgie on the side? Budgie on the side. Budgie upside down right. Budgie on the side. Call it the good old days. That's actually a good name for it. West Ham away day fan memories has a ring to it, though. It does. I agree with that. I like that one there. Sounds good, Clive. Oh, it is good. It is going to be good. And the story that his brother's going to tell us is legendary. Real legendary things, man. Shiny G, what's up, my G? I don't mind carrying a spanner in this channel. You're a legend. That's legendary talk, man. How you mean? I give it a think. 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 Don't go out on a Friday night dressed in a skirt that's pink. Budgie, you're back.
Yeah, mate. Sorry about that.
No, you're not. You're good.
Yeah. Sorry about that. That was my daughter.
No, it's all good.
I hope you didn't hear any of that. I did mute myself.
No, I held it down. Talking to Hammerhead, talking to Shiny G. Shiny G saying he don't even mind carrying a spanner on this channel, dog. Now we got people that's legendary.
That was another man that was another man we spoke about earlier on, if I remember right.
We did. And there's another
Well, he
man that
did.
we spoke about who ain't in the channel right now. Who I think he'll jump at it still, man. Given like his time, if he has time to do these things, I think he'd jump at it, man. And it's I'm not giving anything away, but it's a family thing. It's a family thing. You get what I'm saying? That was good. That was good wording, wasn't it, Budgie? It's a family thing.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, mate.
You know who I'm talking about
Yeah,
too. You know
yeah,
who I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
man.
too.
Of
Yeah, I
course, I
know.
know who we're
Yeah,
talking
I
about.
know.
Was it the man that I mentioned, and I said to you about the family tie, and you said you
Yep,
love
yep,
that?
yep.
Well,
Me
then we
too.
were on the same page, man. Hammerhead
Right.
sounds great. Sounds good, Clive. That I assume that's referring to Unfocused this week. Cool, excellent.
Oh yes, please.
It is honestly, I really enjoyed it. Hold on, where are you going with that? Get off.
What
Stop it.
happened now?
West Ham away day fan memories has a ring to it. It does. West Ham away day fan memories. Yeah, yeah, but also like the thing is, um, some of the people may only have ever watched a game against West Ham at their chosen club's home ground. So
You
it
know,
would be an away
yeah,
day for West Ham fans, not for him or her.
yeah.
So
Thanks,
we've got a title that that Peach and I have been playing with so far. We're
yeah.
working on it.
And you know what?
We'll
You know
perfect
what
it.
I
Don't
like.
worry.
You know what I like. You know when you're on the underground in England, right? But they
Yeah,
always say mind the gap. They always say mind the gap. Well, who's the gap?
mind the gap.
The gap is the other team. Now, what are we doing? We're bridging the gap because it's a West Ham channel, but we're talking stories from Chelsea eyes. We're talking stories from Brentford eyes. We're talking stories
Yeah,
from Luton Town eyes. So we're not minding the gap. We're bridging that gap, Doc.
that's exactly it. See, so
Done.
that's also that's also
We're just
fuel for the
brainstorming
fire.
right now. We're just
Yeah,
brainstorming right now. This is Buddy's baby, and it's
Hammerhead's
yeah.
Hammerhead's calling out Frankie. Is Frankie in the house? Is he here? No, I think
No, but he got what we
maybe
were
that's
saying, Doc. He got what we were saying, Doc. He got what we were
that's it, man. That's it, mate.
saying. You got to bang on,
Shiny
Doc.
G
Bang
says
on.
Shiny G says he'd happily do the door. Thank you,
Love
sir.
it. Love it.
We
Love
love
it.
that. We love that. It's a
Love
family
it.
affair. It sure is, man. It sure is.
Yeah.
So
But
anyway,
hold on before you go on. But look at what we're doing. I don't care. Like, look at what we're doing. We're mucking around with Thailand, Brooklyn, Australia, England, Canada. Like, yo, we're doing it proper, Doc. We're doing it proper, man. And we ain't
yeah,
even started yet.
it's soon. Well, if we were to rebrand, I suppose the only way we could rebrand is by calling it West Ham Random International.
You know what? We might start a show called West Ham Random International, and it should be everybody in the live chat, like basically running the show. We'll just put the StreamYard link on, put it in the comments. Yo, you guys come through. Just you run the show. We'll just sit here and like just enjoy like you guys enjoy when we do two things, man. Straight up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Listen, I need to make a couple of phone calls. Are you staying online? I'll come back in if you are, but I need to
Okay,
make
so
a couple of calls.
let's take a quick vote. You know what? After I got antibiotics for 20 minutes, and I got to go down and meet my pops. So you know what? Let's continue. We'll do it to be continued. At what's the time now? 1:35. So almost like 20 to 2 my time, 20 to what is it? 20 to 7? Yeah, 20 to 7 your time. You wanted to do that. Your brother and you go at 7, didn't you?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm actually at my brother's. Well, where my
Okay.
brother lives, at my mum. So,
Okay,
and
so
she's just rung the bell, so I need to go and see what she needs.
okay. Why don't you and your brother do the 7 o'clock show? How long do you think that's gonna last for?
Mate, we'll try and get that in within about 20 minutes, half an hour.
Okay,
So
so that would
if we said reconvene at 9 o'clock, is that all right with you?
perfect.
That's,
Perfect.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's 2.5 hours from now.
Perfect. It gives me
All
enough
right.
time
Okay.
to get all my I get all my things downstairs. I'll stay on for a bit, like after you leave, because somebody just came up in the
Okay.
chat, and I think I know who it is. Saving the day again. This man is the realest man in Dagenham, if it's what I think it is, dog. And he's saving the day again. If it's not him, it's the realest man in. It is the realest man in Dagenham. How do you mean? How do you mean?
Hey
All
there,
right,
man.
guys. Listen, I'm going to butt out now because I've got to go and check on my mum. But I'll talk to you later. Nice to see you again, Jamie. Sorry, James. See you soon, mate. Talk to you later, guys.
No worries at all, man.
What are you saying, Jay Hustle? Everything good in the hood?
How are you, mate? What's occurring?
Oh, brand new, man. You know what? When I read that yesterday, man, I couldn't believe it, man. Ivan Toney being sold to Brentford for $8 million. Now his price tag is $40 million. That could have been us.
Yeah. Yeah, but people tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, Peach. And
I get the same thing, dog. I got the same thing. That kid with the funny accent, what does he know about football? You know what I mean? It's like, yo, man, I'm showing you, man. We said that from jump this summer, man. We're all about that, man.
did you check out my video on there with Gio earlier? I must admit it was a pleasure to have.
No, I didn't. Who saw what was done? Hammerstad or E20's on TV?
I'm mine, mate. Done it earlier this morning, so go over and check it out. I done
No,
a
was it
preview.
on E Zone 20? Was it on E20's on TV or Hammerstad?
It was on E20, mate.
Oh, that's big. That's big. Gio's big, dog. Gio's a baller. I don't care what nobody says. Gio's a baller, dog.
Yeah, and he's just shouted me out on his platform. He's just said go over and subscribe to my channel. And
Love it, love it,
Yeah.
love it, love it, love it, love it, love it,
So-
love it, man.
that means a lot to me, really, because it's hard work when you're trying to do a channel. I must admit.
Right, Brenton, let me show you, man. Gio and Gonzo, like they're OG. They are OGs in this YouTube game, man, and nobody can tell me different. Nobody can tell me different, dog. They've been doing this and they put their all into it. They've taken the risk. They've taken the sacrifices, like when other people be too scared to. They're ballers, man. Straight up. Big up Hammerstad. All day, every day.
No worries at all. Shiny G, I just see you comment there. £30 in free bets. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I have a little look out tomorrow. If you want to have a good bet tomorrow on West Ham, me and Gio spoke about it earlier. Both halves, I think, is absolutely nailed on. West Ham to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I must admit,
Yeah.
it was surreal for me because I remember one of the first ever platforms to win on was Hammers Chat, and then I started going on West Ham Fan TV. And because what it is with me, I just go around everywhere. I'm everywhere, Peach. I'm like that's satellite dish. I go around everywhere.
Bridget, I had the same thing. They had a call in one day, and they were asking me to go salt a man. It was winter time, and they were asking me to go salt a man with a snowball. And it's like just seeing like Gio on the screen and Gonzo on the screen and talking to me. I was like taken back, like starstruck a bit. Honestly, like starstruck a bit. It was madness, man. It was madness because those two pimps are OGs, man. Nobody can tell me different, and they raised the good in getting Charlie Walsh on board, man, because he's a legend. He's a legend in what he does, man. He puts it down.
Yeah, I agree,
man. He puts it down, man. So I'm good. I'm brand new. But football talk. Let me show you this. There was word that we're after this player named Victor Olivera. He cost 3,000, and he plays like an Ogbonna. He's a center half with the left foot, tends to drift a little more left than Ogbonna does, but he can hold it in the middle. Apparently, we're after him, and we're after a striker named Jonas Wind, who plays for Copenhagen. And apparently we can get him for like 10, 12 mil. And he looks tidy, man. And then there was another story that came out saying that Holselec's going to split the dressing room. We can't see it happening. A 19-year-old kid doing that, like myself and people in the chat, think it would only help West Ham having more Czech Republic players. But people are scared they might click with one another, but they don't have them personalities, man. They don't have them personalities. And then there was another rumor about PK from Barcelona coming to West Ham. What do you think? I know that was like a flurry of like information right there. So let's start off with the left back / center back, Victor Oliveira for 3,300 quid. What do you think about that?
Never heard of him, mate. Never heard of
Have a
him.
watch. Have a watch. I'll send you 2 YouTube things, man. He looks tidy. He likes a crunchy tackle. He puts the ball in, scores goals, assists, likes to get in the middle. His interception play is phenomenal. Is phenomenal. Budgie was saying he has a head like Declan Rice.
Yeah, it's just as long as we sign some players in January, I don't care who they are. As long as they can come in and do the job, that's what it's all about, isn't it? Let's be honest. And that's basically it. Like, if we're going to win something, or we're going to qualify for Champions League, or we're going to get to a final or something, we need players in January, mate. There's no excuses now. I was having a debate with Estelle on Facebook about it, and he's saying to me, you got to trust Moyes. He knows what he's doing. I said, yeah, I trust Moyes. Doesn't mean to say I've got to agree with what he's doing, though. But any team that has one striker you're asking for trouble.
Yep.
So yeah, it's just one of them, really. At the end of the day, and we just got to wait and see. As long as I see a left back, as long as I see a centre half, a striker, and Lingard, I'll be happy. Whoever they are.
Yeah, and see, the thing is that this Oliveira guy, he's kind of in the middle of O'Brien and Cresswell. So it's like he's a fix for now. He's a fix for now because you're gonna have Duap and Zuma in there, and he's a fix for now with the play off of Zuma, and he'll play off of Cresswell. He'll be in that, like, right at that part of the flank on the middle left. And I think he'd be phenomenal for us. The striker I was talking about, he's young. I think he's young. He's playing with Copenhagen. Jonas Wind. His ball control is immense. He knows where the back of the goal is. His dribbling is crazy. I think he's like 6'4", 6'2". Somebody in the chat was saying it earlier, but he looks tidy, man. He looks very, very, very tidy. He has the physical presence for aerial duels. So does the Oliveira guy. I think it was Alan Hutton who came out on TalkSport the other day and said Moyes could do some clever, true business. And getting a defender who has a left foot, who's a center half, who can play on the left as well. I think that's some clever business right there, man.
Yeah, I agree, mate. I agree.
I really do, man. I really do. Like, you must have some, you as well as like people in the chat there, you must have some like feelers out of who you'd like to see us kind of have a cup of tea with. You know what I mean?
Thing is, right, we've just got to go out and get a striker, mate. Right? Yeah. We need a striker and Lingard. Right, and
we also need that. We also need, left-footed centre half would be an ideal replacement because that's how we've been playing. You know what I mean?
And what it is, I keep hearing that we don't need a striker because we've got to trust Moyes, and Moyes has been great.
No, we need a striker. We need a striker.
Granted, but you can't. At the end of the day, right? Moyes has been great, but he could build something up so good, and it could all fall apart in one. Like scoop, basically. So you just got to maintain it. And at the end of the day, having one striker at your club isn't going to make us go to where we want to be. And that is, like, let's be honest, we're fourth in the league. Yeah. Right? We need to seize the moment and start thinking that we can get Champions League instead of hoping that we're going to get Champions League. Like, I mean, you got to speculate to accumulate, ain't you? At the end of the day,
I like that. Speculate to accumulate is bang on the money.
Do you know what I mean? You got to big up and you got to dig out, and as they say, so that's what we've got to do.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I agree with that. I agree with that. You have to take a risk. You have to take a sacrifice. You have to. It's the way Moyes buys players. It's not like I'm just buying you for your skill. I'm not just buying you for the goals you scored. You could have scored 1 million goals, but if your attitude stinks, like some gallon or draws like for a week or two, I ain't going near that gal. I ain't going near that gal at all. And that's how Moist, like, that's how he gets players through personality, through work ethic, through all of them things. It's just beyond being a brilliant player. Like, you see it in Arnautovic. Arnautovic can ball with the best of them, but he's a little, like, 5-year-old soft with him and his brother. But if they don't get their way.
That's the problem, mate. So what's your day? What's your day looking like, Peach, ahead?
Well, I'm getting discharged out of this bitch, first of all, though. So, like, hold on 1 second. Yeah, I'm getting discharged out of this bitch, so yeah, that'll be good. And then go home. Just get back to normal, man. Get back to normal things, man.
Yeah.
That's it, man. What about your day? What? Because I know it's like 5 hours ahead in things, so it's like what, six something there. What have you been up to?
No, I've had a bit of a rough day, mate. Really, like in the old private life, but
yeah.
I'll go marching on. So you know,
Yeah.
it is what it
You're a
is.
soldier, man. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
You're a
Peach,
soldier,
I'm gonna have to make a move. So
man.
I'll let you go, brother. And I'm
All right.
glad you're feeling better. I'll catch up with you
Thank you,
soon.
my friend. Thank you. One
Take care.
love, man. Much respect. Yeah.
Take care, man.
Yeah, man. That is the one, the only E20 Zone TV. How you mean? Did a show with Gio today. What? I want to do a show with Gio, man. The fuck? I'm like that ugly cousin. Don't get invited to the weddings or the funerals or the, I don't know, tea parties. You know what I mean? I'm like that ugly cousin in the corner. Nobody wants to like deal with Peach, dog. Straight up. So Peach has to deal with himself. I find crazy mother duck is like, who's on West Ham Random who can deal with me? You know what I mean? Straight up, man. But I mean good, man. I got a good heart. Straight up. I'm a good person. I love West Ham through and through. It's like a religion to me. We bleed claret and blue. You get what I'm saying? Yo, anybody want to come on and say two things? I put the StreamYard link in, man. I'll leave that up for like 5 minutes or so. If there's no goes, then no goes, no shows. And me and Clive will reconvene at NINE and NINE West Ham Unity. Shiny G, not to us, Peach. You're well inside our family. Now, I love that, dog. Straight up. And that's all that counts. We're one family, man. It's like, we're like, you know how, like I'm saying, like, certain man don't want to talk to me because they consider me like the ugly cousin. You know, they don't get invited to the dinner parties or like none of that. Like, yo, no, we don't want to deal with him. He's too raucous. He's too random. He'll cause a scene, which I will do. But I'm just saying, y'all mother duckers know how to handle me. Y'all know what to deal with. And it is a family. It's a crazy family, but those are my best type and my favorite type of families. You get what I'm saying? Word up, man. Everybody's their own person. There's no one person the same as anybody else. You know what I mean? Hammerhead, he ain't the same as Shiny G. You know what I mean? Shiny G ain't the same as Frankie. You get what I'm saying? But G ain't the same as Titch Radon. You know what I'm saying? Gaza ain't the same as Daza. Trust me, man. Real talk, man. Real talk. So what's the man I'm saying? Oh, not to us, Peach. Well, on the inside of our family, don't know. The ugly chuckling become the greatest swan. Trust me, I'll do some swan things. Like, woo. Do some swan things still, yeah. Yeah, we ain't gonna win anything with one striker. You're absolutely right, guys. Like Michael Antonio, you see what they did? Sullivan, like Anvil, yo, Anvil is dope. I think the joke that he said went over a lot of people's heads, but he was all vexed. He's like, David Sullivan spent our transfer money. And at first I was like, what? And then he goes on to joke about it. Yeah, he paid for 100,000 private jet for Antonio to get back to the match so he wouldn't get jet lag. I thought it was clever, but like it went over people's heads. I caught it, but it went over people's heads and he had to like explain. It was a joke, boys. Like it was a joke. I thought that was brilliant, man. I thought that was absolutely brilliant. But my point to this is that you see, we will fork out that 100,000 million to get Antonio back with no jet lag, no nothing, so we can have a fully fit, Incredible Hulk version of Antonio. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And he still looked a bit cream crackered, understandable, but it just shows you we need reinforcements. So when these internationals go out and play, they can come back and not having to worry about lacing up their boots. You know, for the next Premier League match, they can have a relax. You know what I mean? Because it's all about camaraderie, and it's all about how much do I go? I think it's done almost. Maybe. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. It's not going. Why isn't it going? Hold on, nurse. You got it on Prime. Nothing's really moved, man.
Yeah.
No. I know, but it's Prime. This should have been done like 10 minutes ago. That
It's antibiotic. It will finish in half
I
an
know,
hour.
but normally there's a timer right there.
That's primary volume. That's zero.
Oh, it's a different volume.
Yeah, we are running secondary right now.
Oh, it's because it's the last one.
Yep, it's a secondary line. This is primary line. This is secondary line. So it will take half an hour. See, it's still there. So you can just wait there. I will keep everything ready.
All right. I'm just pointing it out.
No problem.
All right, man. Thank you, boss. Oh, could I get some? Could I get the other pills too? The pain pills?
I can't let because I gave you around 11:30.
11:30.
And doctor ordered it for every 4 hours. It was too late because
No, it was 10:30, man. It wasn't 11:30. Well, you wrote it down?
it's in the system.
Oh, no, I believe you. 2:30. So that's 3:30.
3:30.
Yeah, you're right.
So
Bang
it will
on.
be overdose.
I don't want to overdose.
Like
I got too much to live for, dog. Straight up. All right. Yeah. So there was your random nurse, like random nursing, Peach random nursing. I forget what I was talking about. Antonio, camaraderie. Players who have been training with one another on the training pitch while the other boys have been playing international, joking around, rubbing shoulders, taking the piss out of one another. That's what they're doing. That's why we need those players training when the internationals are gone abroad. You know what I mean? So the internationals can come back. They don't have to own this of having to lace up their boots to like play the next English Premier League match. They can just chill. Let the other boys take it over. Your Aquaflexes, your Baptistes, your Lisi, your new signings, your Vlasic's, I said Lanzini, your Mark Nobles. Like, yo, just saying, man. It makes sense to me, man. But what do I know? Hammerhead, done, wicked, shiny G in the place to be. You got, yo, these people must be tripping because I've been like quiet, can't even breathe, coughing all the time. And I'm like hype up in and out of the place. They're like, who's this cat? I don't even know. 100,000 transfer budget. Haha, I know it's jokes. It was jokes. Shiny, Hammerhead saying what's up. Them days are gone. Until the collapse at Shiny G. We love you, Peach. Gaza, we love you. Gaza, we love you. We love you, Gaza. We do. We love you, Gaza. We do. We love you, Gaza. We do. Oh, Gaza, we love you. Hammerhead's chilling. We may not have many world-class players, but most of not all the players have world-class mentalities. Agreed. We may not have many world-class players, but most of not all the players we have a world-class mentality. I think that's what he's trying to say. I agree with that. But I think it's so important, our training sessions, when the boys are having a laugh, they're pulling two rabbits out of the hat. I think it goes a long way. Like hearing Declan Rice saying that he looks forward to waking up and going in to have breakfast with the boys at the canteen at Rush Green. It's that's what you want. You want to wake up and feel good about going into work. You want to wake up and feel good about, like every training session, starting where you left off from last on a better note, because that's only progression. This is proactivity and it's progression. And that's what you need, just straight up. Anyways, chat's kind of stopped. My insulin is almost done. I'm gonna fly 7 high, and I'll be back with Budgie at 9. All right. me leave y'all with this. Hold up. Get this up there. Get that down there.
So DJ Khaled, how would you describe Charlie Walsh?
Legend, legend.
Rama, oh Jerry Bowen, Michelangelo, Declan Rice and Pablito. 1, 2, 3, that's it. I finished the tune. That's what I've been trying to hit you up to tell you that. Bro, I've been trying to tell you that. But listen, I get you the message one way or another, my brother. Don't even worry about it. Oh, I seen we beat Man City and ain't it pretty Carabao Cup. Listen, we winning shit this year. That's just all what it is. Don't listen to none of their haters. We winning something. We winning something this year, my brother. And guess what else? I bet the whole account, so I don't have to have bro running back and forth. Bet the whole thing for us to win Europa. It was sexy odds. Yo, it's a big payout. Bet the whole 15 on the guys. Absolutely, I did that. But this is just a quick little message. Yo, I just wanted to spread my love. I forgot people the last time. I didn't know you was going to play it on the channel, bro. Say you played it on I was cursing all over the place. Yo, my bad. You know how I do. I'm sorry. I was excited. We beat the Spuds. What do you want? Hey, but listen, I think I left out Uncle Lee. I want to shout out, always Kieran. Oh, Uncle Kieran, Australia, my guy. Neil, Australia, my guy. But I think I left out Gaza, Lawrence, disabled team. And I forgot to shout out my boo, sending my love to my boo, KDK. Looking gorgeous as always with the lowest lanes. And today's Thursday. So don't forget to tune in, suckers, because she's the queen. The beautiful queen of West Ham. You heard West Ham's first lady, you dig? Anyway, spread my love to her. Who else? Yo, Fat Boy Phoebes. And they told me that Benrahma hit the winning penalty shot, the one at the end. I know he broke his wrist having a wank to that. You heard? I know he did. I know he was probably going Benrahma nuts on all the channels. I guarantee it. Pile. He's an animal with the Benrahma. I love him. Hey, listen, Bex, actors, Washio, Titchy the Don, of course you, Peach, everybody. Spread my love to everybody. Spread my love to Reese. You call him Rise, that's my guy. Yo, Gates Father, Duke, Russie B, everybody. I love everybody, man. We winning. Bet bet West Ham to win Europa. Don't be scary berries. Drop that money and don't be funny. You heard? Up the hand.